Hey guys, it's Exellion. Here with my actual first official YouTube video ever on my channel, so welcome. I have some really interesting things that I think a lot of Diablo fans are going to want to watch and listen to. So today is October 13th, and we have had an official release of the Blizzcon 2016 floor map and event schedule. So there's a lot of discouraging things happening this year and being revealed this year, which I would like to address and hopefully bring up some spirits of the Diablo fans around this side of the block. So we have some really interesting theories that I'd like to go over with. The first one I want to point out is here on this map. If we take a close look right here at the Diablo section, notice the positioning of the Diablo section. Notice that it's front and center of the BlizzCon entrance. Now, a lot of you people are saying, oh, look how small it is. I'll address that in a second. But a dying game does not deserve a position at the very front of a major convention entrance, let alone the BlizzCon 25th anniversary, Diablo 20th anniversary, and 10th BlizzCon entrance. So keep that in mind. The position and location, they strategize where to place things. They have people who specialize in event planning and placement. It's all about placement. The next thing I want to address about that in particular is that it doesn't say Diablo 3. It just says Diablo. Now, a lot of people are saying like, oh, it could just be, it's a little section to talk about Diablo, but there's clearly some lines here, so it's a playable demo zone. So we don't know what it's going to be. It could be a Diablo 2 HD remake. It could be Diablo 4 or this new Diablo they're talking about. It could be a Diablo 3 expansion for Skobos. We're not sure. The next thing I would like to address is that the size of this Diablo playable demo zone just completely pines in comparison to Overwatch and Heroes of the Storm. Am I right? It's probably about half the size, maybe slightly smaller. Now let's think about that for a second. Many people are outraged by it, that it's such a small area, there's going to be nothing to play. Remember last year, 2015 BlizzCon, there wasn't even a playable demo zone. There were like one or two computers like, hey, here, play a decked out character and go farm some loot in a Greater Rift or just a Rift and farm your Greater Rifts. It wasn't anything spectacular. This year they have a playable demo zone, which insinuates that they have something to actually show and play. Overwatch takes about 12 people to play in a demo, right? 6 versus 6. So you need 12 computers for every single play cycle. For every single demo cycle, you need 12 computers. If you want 100 people or 120 people to play, you need 120 computers, which is actually only 10 demo cycles. Heroes of the Storm is 5 versus 5. You need 100 computers to have 10 demo cycles, right? To have 10 demo cycles for a game like Diablo, which could be a single-player adventure in an online environment, you would need 10 computers. 10. So if we were to compare the size of this to Overwatch, I would say it's about right for a major release section. You probably only need about 40 to 50 computers. Let's suppose it's like a 5-minute, 10-minute demo or whatever of whatever they have. That's plenty. That's plenty of computers. You don't need very many to have a lot of playable demo cycles. Now that's obviously a huge edge case. We're not 100% sure if that's true. That's all speculation. Just take everything I say with a grain of salt. This next little tip right here is that the level 2 access has been removed from the BlizzCon floor map. If you look down here in the corner, there's a little stairway / escalator right here, which every single year, without failure, there has been something there to say level 2 access or room 201A or whatever to show that there's something there, and it would say what it is. So last year it was the Hearthstone Tavern, right? And you would go upstairs and hang out in the Hearthstone Tavern. But the Hearthstone Tavern has been moved to level 3. So a lot of stuff is being moved around and shifted around, so level 2 has become this complete enigma. We don't know what's on there. That's just for us to figure out. It could be nothing. It could be a storage room. It could be where they hid all the dead Blizzard employee bodies. We don't know, Next is on the floor map, there's a lot of white space. If you look really closely, I guess you don't have to look that closely because it's pretty apparent. Behind the Overwatch arena, behind the World of Warcraft and Heroes of the Storm tournament stage, Hearthstone tournament stage, panel stage, white space, white space, white space, white space. I could see them pushing this back on the final floor plan release, having a giant area right here for Diablo, or maybe even moving Overwatch up, moving Diablo over. Something. We don't know. Again, it's pretty unlikely. We're not sure, but it seems pretty interesting to think about. But for me, I think that's about all the actual theories and ideas that I might have as far as what could be with Diablo. We don't know what the opening ceremony is going to be like. We don't know what they're going to announce. Usually they always have reveals and announcements during the opening ceremonies. So there's an entire hour blocked out there. Level 2 could be even like all the chat about Diablo 2. You know, all the panels and stuff for Diablo, or not Diablo 2, for Diablo in general. All the panels and whatnot for Diablo and the new Diablo stuff. So take it with a grain of salt. Like I said before, we don't know. Speculation is I'm probably going to include speculation in the title of this video so people don't think that this is actual truth. But for now, that's it for me, Exellion. Follow me over on twitch.tv/Exellion. I'm also on beam.pro/Exellion. And this is my first official YouTube video. And that's me signing out. Thank you.